Welcome to Ambrosia's Dollhouse.
Which I can take. As a doll, I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up.
So my son told me about this Chucky that was in Home Depot, the animatronic Chucky, because he knows I love animatronics. So although I was skeptical about his mouth and the mouth movement, I was like, you know what, I think I could fix that. So I brought him home, and here we go. And here's his box. I love how the box is distressed looking. I love how they made like the scarring on the box, and it's not a neat box. It goes very well with the Chucky aspect. And here I'm showing you that he is 3.5 foot tall, and there's a comparison to I think a 6 foot man or something like that. But anyway, let's get into this box and see what it has. Because first and foremost, I wanted to make sure that my box had all of the necessities to put this together, because actually I love Home Depot because it's one of my favorite stores and because I love putting stuff together. So we see the frame first. And speaking of which, I'm a little bit out of frame. I was so excited to do this video because my husband was away and the house was quiet. So I was like, what a fun thing to do at this particular season when it's all quiet. So there's the instructions, there's the legs, and here are the hands, inspecting them, and they look really well because the hands are made of a thinner material, a thinner plastic. So I wanted to make sure there weren't any cracks or anything in the hands. And here's the infamous knife hand, and he looks really, really well. So here is the main part, the torso, and within the torso are all the mechanics needed for Chucky to be animatronic. These shoes are very, very nice. I also thought about maybe putting actual shoestrings on them, like doing a bow and doing hot glue to make them look even more realistic. I thought that would be really neat, and I actually have a pair. And here is my favorite part, is the mouth. And I'm saying that the mouth on this one is not loose, sticking out like the one in Home Depot. By the way, there's no telling what happened to that animatronic at Home Depot. So many people probably coming by, touching it and so forth, pulling on his face. So anyway, here's the outfit. The famous little good guy overalls right there. And here is the adapter. So I'm going to put him together right on top of this box because the box is so small and his base is very small, which I really love. And we're going to put the shoes on first. Everything is clicking into its place according to plan and according to the instructions. And every once in a while, you'll see me, look down at the instructions on this thing because I really don't want to mess him up. And I was like, do his legs go this way or that way? But it kind of really creepy if his legs went backwards now, wouldn't it? So this gives him a little bit of a knee look with the styrofoam right there and everything. It gives his pants some depth. And next we have the little outfit, the overalls. The overalls are a one piece with the shirt included, but they're made of a really nice material. This is for indoor use also as well, but the pants are made of a nice material, but I'm not sure of the material. So I decided not to iron the pants. I was going to use my crafting iron to iron the pants, but then I thought, no, I might accidentally turn it up too high and burn them or something. I'm going to investigate into that if the wrinkles don't fall out. And so we've had him up actually for a few days now, and the wrinkles are seeming to fall out. So this is plugging in everything with the torso, which turned out really nice because the torso plugs are all like color-coded. So the black one goes to black one, the multicolored goes to multicolored ones, and so forth and so on, which made this very, very simple to assemble. And he also has a sensor in the front of his overalls on the shirt. There's a sensor. So you don't have to like do a remote control or anything. You just simply walk by. You don't have to say anything. You just walk by. And where I have him positioned in our house, in our TV room, Every single time my husband gets up to like go to the kitchen or something, he starts talking to him. So they like have it out. He's like, yeah, to Chucky. So it's so fun. This has like been so much fun having him in my home. And my husband's like, we could probably decorate him or dress him up for like put a little seasonal outfits on him. And I was talking to Dory's dollies because she loves the different dolls like I do. So she was like, you could put a Easter bunny outfit on him just for the fun of it, you know, put him with some bunny ears and stuff like that. So there's so many outfits that can come out of Chucky because, oh, by the way, he's going to stay up all year long. So here I am assembling his arms. This was so much fun. And the only problem I had with his arms are there's these little pins that are very, very difficult to fit in, especially on this head right here. So this was so exciting for me because this means I'm finished, and this means I get to actually see all the hard work, even though it wasn't really hard work. I get to see all the assembly put together and make sure that he doesn't look like the one in the store. So let's see here. We're taking that little clip loose, and we're going to just put him in, and there's also a plug for him in the torso that makes his head be able to turn and his eyes blink and so forth. This is so cool. And by the way, this is also the first animatronic Chucky that has been done. It started out with Home Depot. And he is actually a lot bigger than the actual Chucky prop. The actual Chucky prop, I think, is only maybe 2 feet tall. So he is, yeah, he's like 1.5 feet taller, I think, than the actual Chucky prop. I'm not sure. You can correct me in the comments, but let me know what you think about Chucky. Would you have bought Chucky? I don't know. He's not scary, guys. He is so much fun to have because the way they made him so insanely huge and everything. And he's just, his face is adorable to me. I don't know. He's just a little naughty man. Just a little bad man going around doing very bad stuff. But anyway. Also, Chucky was great for me because he's the first horror movie I was ever able to watch. I watched it with my new in-laws many years ago, and it was just like a really fun time. We were all sit in the room and eat popcorn and watch horror movies and just laugh, and they weren't scary because we would laugh at the silliness of it all and the campiness, somebody said, of the whole movie. But anyway, so here he goes. A lot of people commented about his hair being not so nice, but because it's almost like he's got tracks weave on his head. But it's really neat because I took a really nice brush to his head. I can't remember the name of the brush. I think it's made by Wet n Wild. I'm not sure, but it's a really nice brush. And I took just took a few swipes with the brush to his head, and his hair is actually very nice. And the little waves that were in there, the little crimps came out, and he has nice looking thick hair. And he loves it because you see how he swings it when he talks. But I'm so glad that he turned out really nice. I love when he rolls his eyes. Also, people commented about him leaning forward. If you notice, he'll look up at you and sort of like, you know, see your expression. And then because he's a sneaky little doll. So, I mean, he's not going to look you face to face. He's not going to look you in your eye. So here he is, full force and effect, the entire build. And I really had so much fun. This was awesome, guys. This is the awesome find of the season. And at the end, you'll also see another little awesome Chucky find that I found that I have always wanted as well. And here he is with a side-by-side comparison of the one at the Home Depot. You see how when the one at the Home Depot talks, his mouth kind of sticks out there a little bit, and mine doesn't, and I'm so super glad about that. But they are chatty little guys. So here's the other little guy that I found in Walmart in the vendor section of the electronics. And I thought he was so super cute. He is fully articulated on the wrist, arms, elbows, knees. But thanks, guys, for watching. And we will see you in our next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below because we love the conversation. See you next time. Bye.